Good. All right. Let me go back. Window. Go back here. So hours work. So I'm just gonna do 60, 40, 30, 60, 10, 40. And then my pay rate, $19.50, $22.85, 17, 22.65, and then 18.75, and then 19. Whoop, 19. Okay, so I'm gonna go right here, and I'm gonna just highlight that column there, dollar signs. Okay, so let's get that dollar sign in there. Okay, English, yep, dollar signs. Okay, so now I'm going to take the hours worked. I'm going to multiply it, right? So I'm going to multiply it times 1950. So I'm going to do the at sum, but I'm just going to go right in here, and I'm going to change that right now to the asterisk. And I'm going to do this C by E. Okay, so I want E. Just make sure your numbers are right. So we're going to do, no, actually I want D4 multiplied by E4, okay? Exactly. So that's what that should be. So it's D4, multiply it by E4, and now I'm just going to pull it down. Okay? So my federal is 242, 409, 190, 87, 20, and 108. Okay, again, this is money. I'm going to highlight just that. Go up here, English, do that. My state, 47. I'll do that one, 47 too. 47, 25, 74, 80, and 10. Okay. So right here is going to be my net pay. So this is, again, I'm going to make this dollar signs there. Okay, so we're going to subtract, okay, these two here. So the 242 from the 470 from the 1,170. So I'm going to go here, and I am going to do this. So I want F to subtract from H4 and let's see, G4, and we should be able to do this. So my net pay, yes, is $975. So you see what I did there? I just put a comma and I took both of those and I subtracted them. Okay, so just took a comma there. So my net pay is $975. I'm going to pull this down. Okay, my hire date, I'm going to do 4/5/20, 7/5/2019, 8/6/2028, 8/20/2020. Yep. 1, 2, 2021, 1, 9, 2021. Okay, so I did that right there. Okay. All right, so I have that all there. So now I'm going to do, like, I'm doing a combination of everything that's in here so that we've done, so you guys can see. So I'm going to do, on this side, I'm going to go back over here. I'm going to do highest, lowest, and then the average. So we're going to do the min, the max, okay, all of that. So I'm going to put a line in over here too. Where's my lines? Okay, put a line in there. So now I'm going to do my highest, okay? So my highest right here, I'm going to go to auto sum. I'm going to use that arrow. So my max, I'm going to find the max number. The max number is 4 for dependents. And again, I'm not repeating all of this. So I'm going to do a solid black line. I'm going to pull it over. Okay. And then I'm going to find my lowest. I'm going to go back over here and I'm going to go to my min. But look, remember to make sure you only pull up the numbers that are in that column. Let's not pull anything else up with it. So my lowest number is 0. Pulling it across. Okay. Well, actually, you know what? We don't want this. I pulled it over too far. Okay, and then I'm going to do my average. So I'm going to go to average, and then I'm going to do that right here. I'm going to make sure I got all of those numbers in there. And that's the average. And again, I'm going to pull it across. And that is that. Okay, so now I'm going to go over here because this is money. So I want to make sure I'm still going to keep the money there. And I'm going to leave the average just the way it is. Okay. And then if you really want to, just to make it like look a little bit nicer here, you could do whatever you think is a good color. Just make it a little bit darker for your spreadsheet. Okay. Now I need to get a chart in here of employees and their dependents. So that's what my boss wanted me to do. So I'm going to go into insert and I'm going to get a pie. Do I want a pie or bar? Bar. Let's do a bar. Okay. So I did that. And right here, I am going to go to the chart title. I'm going to edit and I'm going to put employee by dependent. I'm going to put depend. Okay. I'm going to put in my data labels so they can see the employees. I'm going to move this over here so you guys can see. So we just did a whole spreadsheet, right? And I did that relatively quick, but I took employees, their dependents, their hours worked, their pay rate. We got their gross pay, which is before all the taxes. Then we subtracted the federal and the state, and we got the net pay. So what your paycheck is going home. Okay. Then I took the highest, the lowest, the average. Okay. In all of this spreadsheet. And then I did a chart. Okay. So this is pretty much everything that we have done. And we can go in here too, and I could go in and do a sort at this point. And I could sort this. I could sort by employee name. Or I could do it by hours worked. So let's see, hours worked, that changed it all around. Okay. The least hours worked would be Yang Yu. And see now how it's not Michelle Carr anymore. Carl. Okay. So let me see, I'm going to go back here. So I'm just going to stop for a second.